Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of the podcast For the Love of Drama. Today I am continuing the last video on the theme of music used in drama, and I'd like to talk about the music of Harry Potter. The iconic music from the Harry Potter films play a vital role in establishing the magical atmosphere and depth of the series. It is one of my favourite series. I love the books and the films. John Williams composed the scores for the first 3 Harry Potter films: The Philosopher's Stone, The Chamber of Secrets, and The Prisoner of Azkaban. And he established many of the themes that reoccur throughout the series, including Hedwig's theme, which is the well-known signature tune of Harry Potter, the theme that plays in all 8 films. Hedwig's theme represents the magical world of Harry Potter. Patrick Doyle composed the score for the 4th film, The Goblet of Fire. There were 3 main new themes in this film: one to represent the Triwizard Tournament, one to represent Voldemort, and one to represent Harry Potter. The music takes a darker turn in line with the film and gives an impression of a coming-of-age theme, a message that childhood, for Harry at least, is over. On a more light-hearted note, and something I never knew, Jarvis Cocker, frontman of the band Pulp, and Jonny Greenwood and Phil Selway from Radiohead all performed in the Yule Ball scene in The Goblet of Fire. They portrayed the Weird Sisters, the fictional band from the books, and performed the song Do the Hippogriff. Nicholas Hooper composed the music for The Order of the Phoenix and The Half-Blood Prince, the 5th and 6th films in the Harry Potter series. The Order of the Phoenix score has more subdued and brooding pieces of music, which reflect the film's darker themes and the growing threat of Voldemort. One of the themes from the film, The Order of the Phoenix, is Dumbledore's Army. It's a powerful, beautiful, and inspiring piece that captures the spirit of the student resistance group. These are the students that are conspiring, fighting against Umbridge, the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher that has been appointed by the Ministry of Magic. The Half-Blood Prince score grows darker and reflects the film's exploration of love, loss, and death. The soundtrack incorporates a range of sweeping orchestral pieces, pastoral melodies that give a sense of peace and nostalgia, and Celtic-inspired music. The Weasley Stomp is a lively Celtic jig that captures the playful side of the Weasley twins, Fred and George. In Noctem is a stunning piece. The Latin title means Into the Night, and one of the lines in the song is Carry my soul into the night. This beautiful song was specifically composed to underscore the emotional weight of Alvis Albus Dumbledore's death, and the haunting melody evokes a sense of grief and loss. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2 film scores were composed by Alexandre Desplat. The Deathly Hallows films are different to all the previous six Harry Potter films because of Harry, Ron and Hermione no longer being at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. They were constantly on the move, seeking out Voldemort's Horcruxes to destroy them. So, in the end, that Voldemort could be destroyed. To reflect the difference in the musical scores of the Deathly Hallows, Alexandre Desplat composed the themes by situation or location. For example, the Ministry of Magic, the Sky Battle, the Burrow, which was the Weasleys' home. And also, he composed themes by characters such as Dobby the elf, Dumbledore, and Voldemort, and others. The Obliviation theme plays as Deathly Hallows Part 1 begins. This is named after the spell that Hermione Granger casts on her parents to make them forget that they have a daughter. She did it to keep them safe from the Dementors and Voldemort. So the Obliviation theme plays as the film begins, giving the tone of loss of innocence and the sense of danger. Loss of innocence and the sense of danger. This sets the scene for a sad, mournful story, which is in line with the storyline of the film. At the end of the film, after rescuing Harry and his friends from Malfoy Manor, Dobby is fatally wounded and dies in Harry's arms. The theme, Dobby's Farewell, plays as Harry, Ron and Hermione and Luna Lovegood, lay him to rest near the sea. A beautifully sad and poignant scene of a friend's love and sacrifice. Just after the opening scene of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, this is the scene when Voldemort takes the all-powerful Elder Wand from Dumbledore's grave. The next scene is a very somber tone with haunting, spine-tingling, beautiful vocals that send a message of love, loss, and longing. This theme is Lily's theme and plays while Professor Snape stands high up in an archway at Hogwarts Castle, watching the students all walking in formation in the courtyard below. The pain and grief on Snape's face are intertwined with the music. Very moving. The final battle between Harry and Voldemort is set to the score's theme, Showdown, a powerful and emotional climax of the film's musical landscape, weaving together familiar melodies that represent key characters and concepts. A wide range of instruments, including strings, brass, and percussion, are used to create a rich and dynamic soundscape, evoking a sense of loss, sacrifice, and ultimately triumph, mirroring the emotional arc of the final battle. And that concludes the end of the video. Thank you very much for listening. It only remains for me to say goodbye, but just before I do, I've decided to put a slight change in the way that I put these videos out, a change in the frequency. I have decided to put out 2 videos on a Monday and Friday, once a fortnight. For the fact is that I need more time to make sure these videos are a good quality to send to you, and also it gives me a little bit more of a break as well, because I know events in my life are going to start to pick up speed, pick up pace, as I have a part in a murder mystery very soon, and I will be learning lots of lines and be very busy. So this is a trial, but if it suits me and I'm happy with it, I'm happy that I can give you some great videos to watch that will entertain and inform. If it suits me, I will stick with this pattern. So once again, thank you very much for watching this video. Have a great weekend, and I will see all of you in a week or so's, just over a week's time. So look after yourselves, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.